Okay, so I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Mimi Perot. I am your professor for this class, Crisis Communication, and I'm really excited about having you in this class. Wanted to just give you a little bit of information about crisis communication, about my background, and about kind of what I want you to do before we meet next Monday. I am a veteran of public relations and journalism. I worked in the newspaper industry and in Washington, D.C. for newspapers and doing public relations for about 6 years. I also attended Georgetown for my master's during that time. So I worked for the Palm Beach Post where I wrote a column. You can see my picture back there. And I also worked for the for Agence France Presse and the U.S. Institute of Peace in Washington, D.C. Then I went on to get my PhD at the University of Missouri, and that's really where I fell in love with crisis communication. So my professor there, Dr. Ryan Houston, really helped me to kind of navigate some of my interest in crisis communication. And we'll be reading some articles by Dr. Houston, as well as some other people that I really revere, as well as a lot of articles I've written in this class. So the goal of this class is to teach you how to create messages that will help you to respond in a crisis. So we do a crisis communications plan for a local organization, or you can do it for the place that you work at. We do some social media messages. We do a press conference. We do a case study research paper. And so as undergraduates, you'll write this as a group, and as graduate students, you'll write this individually. It's a really great opportunity to kind of dive into research, and about the third week of class, we'll kind of talk a little bit more about what the outline of that paper looks like, and getting ideas for that, and doing some research, and we're going to have somebody from the library come in. Other than my professional life, I spent the last 4 years up until this year at Appalachian State University teaching PR and journalism classes. I started here in August, and I've been teaching public relations classes and journalism classes and graduate level classes and a lot of classes. So I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to get to know you guys better. And really get to share my passion for crisis communication and changing the way that organizations think about communication and response through that. I like to go hiking. I do yoga. I've got 4 kids, and so we all go hiking together. And I really enjoy living in downtown Joslyn City and being able to walk places. I like having the mix of kind of a more urban environment, but still being able to go hike whenever I want. I am from Texas. I went to Baylor University for my undergraduate degree, and I have 2 sisters. One lives in Colorado and one lives in Texas. And I'm really excited because my sister-in-law is getting married this summer, so that's exciting. Lots of fun things going on. Anyway, so what I want you to do for your first assignment is I would like you to use Zoom Meeting to make a recording, and it's really easy. Just follow the instructions on the Zoom page for the university. And then once you're done recording, you just export the video, and you can save the MP4 to your computer. You can either upload this to your own personal Vimeo channel or YouTube channel, or if the video is not too big, you can embed it directly in D2L. And so I would like you to do that. The questions I want you to answer are basically like what I have assigned for the first journal assignment, which is introduce yourself, tell me why you're interested in the subject, what does crisis communication mean to you, and then talk about how crisis communication might fit with your current job, if that is your dream job or your dream job. And when I say dream job, something that you might want to do with this, right? So how does crisis communication relate to that? Just 3 to 5 minutes, nothing too involved, and then post that so that we can look at those and comment on them before class next Monday night from 5:30 to 7:30. So it'd be really great to get to know you. I would like you to post yours and then comment on at least 5 of your classmates before next week. So that'll be great because we'll already kind of know exactly where everybody lies and what we're interested in. Thank you guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next Monday.